Hey guys, this is the Transfer Gundam, and just a few things. One, if you didn't know, baseball is finally back, and I'm so excited to hopefully see my Astros make it to the World Series and hopefully win this time. Wouldn't that be nice for a change? And secondly, I started on my next Let's Build or Just Build It video, which is going to be this kit, so stay tuned for that. I've already filmed the intro, but I actually haven't started filming the actual building of the kit yet, but I'll probably start doing that soon. And thirdly, it just brings us to today's video. So a while back, my mom was going through her old storage and she found this giant box here. Let me see if I can get it up here. And basically within this giant box has a bunch of my old toys from when I was growing up as a kid. So what I figured would be a fun video to do is just open it up and see what's inside of there. I kind of have somewhat of an idea of what is inside of that box. I did take a little sneak peek, but I haven't really taken everything out of the box. So this will be kind of an experience of just going through my childhood and taking a look at all of the toys that I haven't seen since I was a kid. Now I have a feeling it's going to be mostly Star Wars, Lego, Bionicle stuff. I'm not sure what else is in there, but at least on the actual box lid here, if I take it off, it says it is Bionicles, Legos, Star Wars, and miscellaneous. So we will figure out what all is inside this box here. So first off, let me just actually show you just how big this box is, because it is big and it's honestly kind of heavy as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this up and you can see, yep, right away we got some Star Wars stuff. So let me go ahead and bring this up onto the table because I know exactly what this is. So growing up as a kid, one thing that I loved were these Star Wars ship playsets. And this is obviously the Millennium Falcon. And if I'm not mistaken, this came from the line of toys that I'm pretty sure were called Galactic Heroes. Give me 1 second. I actually have a box full of all the old little figurines that would go inside of them. So let me go grab that real fast. Alright, so here we go. I actually found a bag that had a lot of my old Star Wars toys, including a ton of my old Galactic Hero figures. So let me go ahead and see if I can open this up. Easier said with one hand. I'm just going to go ahead and cheat a little bit. There we go. So these little guys are Galactic Heroes. These are like little, kind of like deformed Star Wars figurine characters. They don't really have a lot of articulation. Most of them just had swivels for the hands, but that's about it. They're basically static. They're good for children because, you know, not a lot of moving parts, and they were pretty, you know, small in size, but pretty nice, sturdy little figures that they can play with. So I had a ton of these guys growing up. As you can see, I just pull out some of these here. We got Clone Trooper, we got Obi-Wan from Episode 1, we got R2-D2, we even got Ahsoka here, because these came out around the time of the Clone Wars, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I had a ton. I mean, here's Mace Windu. Anyways, here we go. Here's one of the guys I was actually looking for. Han Solo, which would go perfect for the actual Millennium Falcon playset. And let me see if I can actually find Chewbacca. We got Vader here. I remember this figure well. We even have everyone's favorite, Jar Jar Binks. I swear they made one of these for every character from at least the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy. We'd have a AT-ST driver. I'm pretty sure that's what this is. Or it could be General Bells. I think I'm saying his name right. He was basically the general for the AT-AT drivers. Basically, he was the one that was commanding them. Anyways, let's see if I can find... I can't find a Chewbacca, but that's okay. But literally just like a ton of these guys, but I'm getting ahead of myself here. So basically, you can put these guys inside the playset. Obviously, you can fit Han Solo inside the cockpit. There was an actual cover here that you can open and close the cockpit, but I lost that. We have some living guns here, which I'm pretty sure also with sound effects, which obviously sound effects aren't working. We have the radar dish here, which can swivel, but the actual radar dish is missing. We have this button, which I'm pretty sure if you pressed it would make more sounds. And if you actually open up this part, we get a little interior, which is really cool. We get another button here, which would play sounds if you pressed it. We get the famous, what do you call this? I guess the space chess that they had in the Millennium Falcon. I don't know what you actually call the game, but basically the game that Chewie plays, and if you lose to Chewie, he'll rip your arm off. We got more things over here. Pretty sure if you press this, this will light up. But yeah, I mean, taking a look at the interior, we got some very cool details. Most of this are just stickers. You got a little R2-D2 in there. You get a little stairs to go up into the actual cockpit. And I mean, yeah, very cool. As you can see, I had to do a little repair here at the bottom with some paper. I'm not too sure what happened there, but anyways, this is the Galactic Heroes Millennium Falcon. Such a cool little playset, especially for little kids, and I remember having fond memories playing with this thing with all of my little Galactic Heroes. So let's move on to the next thing in the box. Next up from the Galactic Heroes line, this is actually the X-Wing fighter. Same type of deal. You can fit R2-D2 in here. And if you press this button, I'm pretty sure... Oh, okay. Press this button, that would move the little cannons here, which I'm actually missing the tips of those, but that's cool. Forgot that I actually did that. And there's actually a button here, which I'm pretty sure would make sounds if you press down on it with R2. I'm missing the actual cockpit part of that, but I actually happen to have a Luke Skywalker here that you can fit inside there, and there you go. I mean, again, really cool little playset ship that I probably played with a ton as a kid. All right, so let's get into some of the other stuff. Oh boy, so it looks like the rest of this in here is just bags full of Legos. You can see, oh man, this is all Legos, probably from old Lego sets that I just took apart because I used to build Lego sets, take them apart, and then make my own creations out of them. So this is just a bag full of Legos, and we actually have some Bionicle parts. So a big part of my childhood was building Bionicles. And I honestly thought that my parents got rid of all of my old Bionicle stuff, but I'm glad to say that we still have at least some of it. So we got this, which is just a ton of other random crap, which I might or might not get into later. Looks like it's mostly just old Star Wars parts and old like army men and firefighter little figurines and stuff like that in here. So, but this, oh my gosh, this is all Bionicle stuff. Wow. Now, this is literally all stuff I have not seen since I was a little kid, and for some reason there's also some Nerf darts thrown in there for good measure. Not sure why, but yeah, me and my brother used to play Nerf Wars a lot, so we had a ton of Nerf guns. I guess some Nerf darts somehow snuck inside of there, so wow. Yeah, I'm sure you can recognize some of these parts if you are a Lego enthusiast. Oh my god, they got the what do you call these guys? I guess they're the Baracas, I think. The part of Bionicles when they went underwater and they had to face these guys, which I thought looked so cool. I remember specifically with this set, it was glow in the dark, so I thought that was awesome. So we got a ton of Bionicle parts in here, which I mean, honestly, I could probably just make a whole separate video just going through all of these parts. Maybe, I don't know if you'd be interested in something like that, let me know. I'm sure, it'd be cool for a lot of the Bionicle enthusiasts or Bionicle customizers out there. And also, it looks like there's some Hero Factory parts in there because I did have some of the Hero Factory sets when they replaced Bionicle. Man, I remember I was so upset when that happened. And yet another bag full of miscellaneous Bionicle parts. I'm telling you, I had a ton of these things growing up, and I loved every aspect of building them. The lore, I used to be super into lore. I would read all the comic books. I used to get the Lego magazines that they would mail you, and they always had like these little Bionicle comic books, and I used to love reading all of them. So yeah, I was super into Bionicles when I was a kid, and honestly, being into Bionicles is honestly what got me interested into building, and eventually got me into Gunpla. So if it wasn't for Bionicle and Legos, I probably wouldn't be doing all of that stuff back there. But yeah, so more Bionicles, giant bag of Legos, yet even more Bionicle parts. I got so much Bionicle parts here. I'm just glad to see that's actually still all here, because as I said, I thought we got rid of all this stuff a long time ago. So even just seeing all these parts just brings back so many memories. And I remember I used to, well, I already told you I would build custom Bionicles, but I remember I even built a Bionicle General Grievous as a kid, and I wish I still had that, or at least had a picture of it, because I remember I was super proud of that custom, but don't have it anymore. And yeah, but yeah, so I used to build a ton of just cool Bionicle stuff. And then in here, oh my gosh, okay, I want to show this off real fast. Let me just open this, show off a little bit what's in here. So if you didn't know, back in the day, back when McDonald's actually gave you decent toys, they made a line of Bionicle toys that you can get with your Happy Meals. And I was so addicted to collecting all of these toys. Like, I remember go to McDonald's and just to get one of these Bionicle toys. And if it was one that I already had, I would try to trade it with someone working there so they can give me another one. But man, I love these things. They had little shooters here. They have little disc that would shoot out. And I mean, for like a cheap McDonald's toy, this is honestly a pretty good quality. It has some cool light piping here for the eyes. You can see that looks really awesome. And yeah, I love these things. And also, taking another look inside of here, I want to show off this. So when I was younger, I used to really be into like medieval stuff, like knights and dragons, and I had a ton of these cool little knight figurines, and I also had this awesome dragon. Like, this just looks so cool. The amount of detail on it is amazing. The paint detail looks really well done, and the sculpt is awesome. I don't think this is from anything specific, and it's just a little sculpture toy of a dragon. But man, the amount of detail on this is really cool. And again, the paint job is well done. Like, this is really cool, and looks like this came from 1999. Now, I don't think I actually got this in 1999, as I would have only been 1 year old. But hey, you never know. But again, I thought this was a really cool piece. So I'm curious to see if I still actually have any of the other knights. So I'm actually going to bring this back to the table, and we'll take a little bit closer look and see what else is in here. So bringing this bag up to the table, I think this would have some interesting stuff. So let's just start pulling stuff out and see what we have. So first off, looks like there's this little bobblehead Darth Vader thing. No clue where this was or when I got this. It has a little switch here, which probably, yeah, that doesn't do anything. Looks like it's missing the sides of the TIE Fighter, and this button doesn't do anything, but it's just a little bobblehead Darth Vader thing. So there's that. Next, looks like there's a cape from General Grievous, which I don't know where the rest of the toy is, but hey, at least I still have the cape here. And looks like we got some Pirates of the Caribbean little figures here, which I'm trying to get this clone trooper out of the way. And honestly, I wonder if this actually came from the same series as the Galactic Heroes, because they looked very similar in terms of size and design of them. These could very well be from either the same line, or maybe not the same line, but like the same toy company. But actually looking at them, these might actually be just a little bit bigger than the Galactic Heroes, but still in terms of, build quality and what this is made out of, it seems to be exactly the same as the Galactic Heroes. So I actually totally forgot that I had some of these Pirates of the Caribbean figures. So here's some of them here. We got Jack Sparrow, and honestly, I forgot the name of these other characters here. I'm sure you can, tell me in the comments. And we got some more little Star Wars figurines here. We got this 501st Clone Trooper, which as a kid, I used to love the Clone Troopers. And yeah, I had a ton of Clone Trooper action figures growing up. And also here's a Darth Vader here. I'm curious to see what these came from. It says 2005 Hasbro, so I don't remember where these came from. This one is from 2006, but they're just these cool little figurines, kind of cool for display, I guess. So we got those. We got, let's see, what is this? We got, oh man, I'm trying to remember. Like, I remember these things, but I don't remember what these came from. This was from a game, I guess. So we got a little thing. If we turn here, it turns to white, so I guess it's like a kind of like a rolling game. So you would roll it around and it would do something. Man, don't remember what this was, but this must have been from some type of Star Wars game. It has like a little stats here, so it's got like a 30 Obi-Wan Kenobi. And what is this? I don't know what this is, but this is starting to peel off. And it's got a little swivel here. It looks like it's spring loaded. So man, if anyone remembers what these are, or like what game this came from, let me know, because I don't remember. But these are pretty cool. I actually have more of these, so let me bring out another one. I have this here, which is well, for one, he has a giant freaking gun. Like, take a look at the size of that thing. So it looks like he has a 10 stats. I don't know what these stats are, but this is a Arc pilot from the Republic. And I remember it had like a little firing missile here. You press this red button, but I don't have the missile anymore. And take a look at the underside. Free move and attack for one of your captains. And it says if white, so I don't know what that means. But yeah, these are really cool as well. Let's see, what else do we got? We got more of these McDonald's Bionicle toys here. Again, I love these things growing up as a kid. This one also has a little spring launcher, which I don't have any of the actual weapons for that anymore. Here's yet another one. This time we got a super battle droid. This one has a 20, so this one would defeat poor old R-Trooper here. And what does this say? Free move and attack for one of your warriors. So yeah, again, spring-loaded missile thing, which I don't have anymore. We got some, what is this? Looks like this is a little Halo figurine thing. It's not Lego, but was it Mega Bloks, or I don't remember, but these are basically almost like Legos, except they have a little more bit of articulation, like it has an actual knee bend and stuff like that. So that's, and we have a little oh my gosh, it's like a little mini Anakin starfighter. It's kind of cool. It's got some wheels here, so you can actually roll it around. So yeah, that's kind of cool. What else? Let's see, we got R2D2, which I just dropped here. And yes, I remember this actually had some little thrusters that you can, I forgot how to make them come out, but you can make them come out of there. So let me see, I gotta adjust the camera a little bit here so I can make it. Okay, there we go. So let me see if I remember how this works. I think if you turn his head, you can cover those up, and then when you turn it that way, it will open up those little covers on the side, which reveal these little thrusters, which I think you push on this, or maybe I'm pretty sure it was if you push on here. Yes, that's right. The thrusters will actually come out, and so you can have R2D2 flying around. And then if you extend, oh, dropping camera. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. This is not the most professional video in the world, but putting it back would put the thrusters back into place, and then you can turn the head to cover that up. So yeah, that is really cool. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is a pretty well detailed R2 figure. It's got some very nice metallic paint here on the head. All the metallic blue looks really nice here. It does have some articulation with these being able to move, and I mean, it has some cool features like with the little thrusters in there. So I mean, yeah, this was a cool little R2D2 figure that I had. And I don't want to make this video too long. We got a bag just full of old Jedi robes. Yeah, I guess, yeah, these are all for like my old action figures that were Jedi. I guess I like to take the robes off, and I just have a bag full of old Star Wars Jedi robes. So that's kind of funny. And let's see, that's a little Halo, what is it, a grunt, or man, I forgot what these little alien guys are called from Halo. Again, I'm sure you can let me know in the comments, but it's another little Halo creature. I have no idea what this thing is. Is it like a drop pod from Halo maybe? I have no idea. But it has some nice like weathering details on it, so that's kind of cool. Oh yes, it looks like this definitely went with the Halo set, because it has like the little stud thing so you can like connect it onto other things. But yeah, it looks like that can open up. And yeah, I mean, got this little spinning thing. I don't know what it is. It looks like it's like a ODST like drop ship maybe, or something like that. I have no idea. And let's see, anything else that's interesting. Whatever this guy is, it's a little, I don't know, it's like a green creature thing. I don't remember this as a kid, actually. I don't know what it's from, but it's kind of cool, I guess. Ooh, what's this? Another, oh yes, we got another dragon here, man. I think these dragon figures are just so cool looking. Like, they have so much cool details in them. Like, that is just sick looking, and there's nothing on the bottom there. So again, I have no clue where these came from, but these dragons are just so sick. And let's see, we got a ton of these little toy army and firefighter things I used to love to play with as a kid. Here's another one. And we got some, looks like we got some, oh, we got a knight here. That's cool. We got little knights. What else? There's a little Flash figure. Looks like this came from a G.I. Joe set. These little clear ninja things that you can find at like Gaddy Town and like Chuck E. Cheese. If you remember these guys, I used to love getting these guys. Captain Jack Sparrow, that's missing off his limbs. I guess I was really into Pirates of the Caribbean when I was a kid, but I mean, I know I liked the movies, but I didn't know I was into it like that much that I had like action figures growing up. But man, poor Captain Jack, he's missing, actually here, I have one of his legs here, but I don't know what happened to the rest of his limbs. There you go. And let's see, what else? Oh yeah, when I was a kid, I used to be super into dinosaurs. And I remember my favorite dinosaur as a kid was the Triceratops, but I have one of these here. I don't know the name of this dinosaur, the long neck, or I don't know, but yeah, there's that. I don't think anything else of interest. We got another Galactic Hero, this time called Little Annie, and we have, let's see, this is kind of cool. It looks like it's a little hologram of Darth Sidious, in this nice clear red plastic with a bent lightsaber. That's kind of funny looking, but yeah, this is kind of cool. It's got like this nice clear red effect, and it's got some nice sparkly details going throughout, and it's on a little Imperial stand, so that's actually really cool. And I got a little Jawa here, so that's cool. You know, got some, looks like got a waist swivel, got some arm articulation, the head moves a little bit, and got some feet swivel. So that's a cool little figure, and looks like it came with a little blaster that is missing. And right here's another character. Oh man, I'm trying to remember the name of this guy. Aren't these guys the same characters? Davy Jones, right? Something like that. Yeah, let me know in the comments. I'm pretty sure it's just Davy Jones on Davy Jones' locker. Oh man, but yeah. So that's cool. Again, nice details, some nice paint. And yeah, so pretty cool looking there. And I mean, besides that, everything else in here is just like, oh, here's another. Yes, I found a Triceratops. Let's go. Here we go. Yes, so Triceratops. Here it is next to the other dinosaur that I have here. But yeah, so the rest of this is kind of just all like little army men, some accessories for miscellaneous action figures, and it looks like here's a Cad Bane hat here. So there you go, there's that. So anyways, that's about it for that bag. The rest of it was kind of just all Legos. I had another miscellaneous bag, so if you want me to take a look at what's inside of there, maybe I'll make a part 2, because again, I don't want to make this video too long. I got a feeling this is kind of a long video because I'm just looking at the time and we're already at 13 minutes for this section alone. So anyways, let me kind of clean up this mess a little bit, and we'll close out the video. So that's about it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of content. If you want me to go into further detail with any of the stuff that you saw today, let me know. I also have that other bag just full of miscellaneous stuff that I didn't really get to go through. But it looks like it was just a ton of just like parts from old like action figures, like little clone helmets and guns and stuff like that. But if you want me to go through that as well, it could be interesting. So let me know and I'll make a part 2 of this video. If you want to see any of the Lego or Bionicle stuff in more detail, let me know, and I will also do a separate video on that, because I have a ton, just it was like 4 or 5 bags just full of Legos and Bionicle parts. So if you're interested in that, let me know and I'll make a video on that as well. Anyways guys, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a like, leave a comment if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, and don't forget to subscribe as well as turn that notification bell, so you don't miss any of my future videos. And don't forget to join the Discord. I'll put a link to that in the description below. Anyways guys, I'll see you next time. Peace.